Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth, a brilliant afternoon in the Berg as we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. An exhibition contest coming up between the Steelers and the Patriots. What matchup has you most excited about today's tilt?
What a quarterback matchup we have in this game. Tom Brady against Ben Roethlisberger, two guys whose greatest attributes are they simply win football games. They are leaders. They've won 5 Super Bowls between them. Ben Roethlisberger has proven his mastery over late-game heroics. We all know about Tom Brady and what he's done. But what's made both of these guys so impressive has been their ability to keep their cool and to manage their football team in the tightest of situations. These are two of the best clutch quarterbacks in the game today. This should be a lot of fun.
And with that, here we go. Hands it to the back. It's a loose ball. They'll pile up for it. New England got it. The Patriots win the scramble. They take over. They'll go to work at the 38. First down, 10 to go. Surveys the field. He's got it.
I think Wes Welker is one of the great stories in the NFL. Here's a guy that was undrafted, cut by the Chargers after a game, traded by the Dolphins, and since then has put in the 2 biggest receiving seasons in Patriots history.
Rolling out to his right. And the tackle was made by Harrison.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
He passes it. Wes Welker was his intended target. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Hands it off. He gets to about the 11-yard line. Clark was there for the stop. So they'll go from the 11. Still looking for an open man.
And that's a throw you just expect a professional quarterback to make. He doesn't miss those wide open throws like that very often.
So they are now on the 11. Good coverage downfield. Can't complete that pass. Wes Welker was the intended receiver. 11 yards out. He rolls out to his right. He's wrestled down at the 2. Gain of 9. Fourth down. And this one is a chippy, about 19 yards out. It's up, and it's good. New England will kick it deep. Logan is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And he'll return this one from the 7. He gets to about the 27 and goes down. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Throws the deep pass. Psycho Ward was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Ball on the 40. He's going to pass. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Third down now, 10 yards for the first. Dumps it out right. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 50. 10-yard pickup on the play. It's fourth down. The Steelers lining up to punt. And they down it at the 2-yard line. The Patriots settled for a field goal on their last possession. Brady hands it off straight ahead. 7 yards, second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. The Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu, was there to bring him down. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Brady, hands off.
I'm really impressed by this guy. He's shown the ability and the patience to run inside, he can run outside, and he keeps moving those chains.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Looks left. Here's a short pass. And he's tackled at the 20-yard line. Wes Welker makes his third catch of the game. And 2 yards away here on second down. He's going to throw it. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Short throw to the right. Falk loses the ball. Pittsburgh has the football.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
There's a challenge on the field. The ruling will be reviewed. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands as called.
They'll get the ball here at the 45. Has a man short to his left. Gain of 4 on the pass. Up the middle. He gets to about the 31-yard line. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He fights forward to around the 29. They line up at the 29. Searching for an open man.
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This will be a 46-yarder. The kick is good. They catch him at the 29-yard line. The Patriots will begin this drive at the 29-yard line. Tosses left. He gets to about the 37. A nice pickup of 8 yards. That brings up second down. Second down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 37. Surveys the field. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. We've played a quarter, and we're all tied up. So they have it at the 34. Looking for a man. Gets the pass off.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
They hand it off again. They'll pile up for it. New England recovers it. The Patriots maintain control of the football.
I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile, but the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
He's searching for a receiver. Going up towards the end zone. They call on the kicker for the long field goal. This one from 54 yards. He hits the crossbar and bounces out. No good. They'll start at the 44-yard line. Short throw to the left. Lee Bodden was defending on the play. Goes through his progression. The stop was made by Ty Warren. That reception is good for a gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd down. Gets it away. He's wrestled down at the 40.
The Steelers will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
He throws downfield. Hines Ward was his intended target. They'll face 2nd down and 10. They're going to pitch it. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Here's the throw. Pass is tipped. Interception.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
Here's a pitch left side. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. From their own 43-yard line. Good coverage downfield. Brings it in for a completion. Wes Welker is able to make his 4th reception. Dumps it out right. Wes Welker was the intended receiver. Second down and 7 yards to go. Hammered in the backfield.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
just barely gets rid of it.
The Patriots are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Falk on the inside handoff. That's a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. He lost yardage on the play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He gets off the throw. The freak, Randy Moss, was the intended receiver on the play. So, it's fourth down, and they'll line up for the long field goal try. This one from 50. The kick is good. New England will be kicking off. Logan is back to receive the kick. He'll take it from the 2. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Steelers will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Searching for an open man. Makes the grab, and he's knocked out of bounds. Big play to move the chains. Good gain through the air will set them up with another first down and 10. Still looking for an open man. He sheds a tackle. 8-yard gain on that play. That'll make it second down. They're looking to second and about 2. Moves to his right. Intercepted. Squares his shoulders. Tough game so far for the rookie. He's thrown 2 picks. First down and 10. Ball on the 42. Gives it to the back.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
That'll bring us to 2nd and 13. Short throw to the right. He's dropped down at the 46-yard line. Wes Welker with his 6th reception. They line up at the 46. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
He angles it out of bounds at the 31. The Steelers turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
The Steelers seem to be unstoppable on the ground so far. They're ripping off big chunks of yardage at a time.
First down and 10. On their own, let's say 43. Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. Looks for the safe short throw.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
They lose a couple there.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
He completes it.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
The pass is away. Is he going to score? Touchdown, Steelers! The Steelers go nearly 75 yards in 5 plays for the score.
That was a great example of what a guy with speed can do for your football team. He hauled it in, and goodbye.
Jeff Reed makes it a 4-point game. Pittsburgh holds a 4-point lead. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. He takes it back to the 29-yard line. He's searching for a receiver. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. Complete. Nice catch. Wes Welker has 7 catches in the game. from their own 30-yard line. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Kevin Falk was his intended target.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
So, it's 4th down. The Patriots are lining up to punt this one away. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. Good coverage downfield. Plenty of time. He's going to take it outside. Goes through his progression. Deflected and broken up. And they'll line up at the 30. He breaks away, looking for an open man. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 10-6. New England will get the ball to begin the second half. Collects it at the 7. He returns to the 26. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He throws short. He's wrestled down at the 42. Wes Welker with his 8th reception. Flips out short. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. It's now second down, 10 yards to go. It's a pass. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Still looking for an open man. He's brought down at the 40. Wes Welker makes it 9 catches today. They have it at the 40. Brady will hand it off. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Brings it in for a completion. Short gain on that completion.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
It's 4th down. And the kicker on to try this one looks to be a 49-yard try. The kick is good. Gostkowski will be kicking off. Logan has it slip through his hands. Fumble. Is he going to score? This really changes the momentum of the game.
Wow, you've got the lead, you have the football, you're feeling comfortable, and all of a sudden now you're behind on the scoreboard. What a change of events.
Was it the right call to try to pass it there?
Yeah, I really do think that throwing the football in that situation is a much better option. You know how hard it is to try and run the ball in on short yardage situations. You've got to put the ball in the quarterback's hands. They just didn't get it done.
Has a man short to his left. He's dropped down at the 32-yard line. Heath Miller makes his 3rd catch of the game. They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack. Searching for an open man.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
It's 4th down. The Steelers lining up to punt. He's hit and dropped at the 27. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
And they line the ball up at the 26. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball. It's intercepted. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position. But so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit. Mighty Mouse Hines Ward was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd and 9 situation. Ball on the 30-yard line. He gets off the throw. He's wrestled down at the 6.
Ben Roethlisberger is really remarkable for not only his ability to avoid pass rushers, but he seems to be able to throw from just about any body position. A lot of guys, when they're throwing across their body or having to make a turn or a weird move, they're not nearly as accurate, but Roethlisberger is just a tremendous athlete.
And he's tackled at the 3.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Here's the give. He's tackled at the 3. The defense is backed up against their own end zone. Gives it left side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So after the pick, the offense puts up points on this possession. They'll go for 2 in this situation. Powers in for the 2-point conversion. It's fielded at the 2. He brings it back to the 23. They'll get the ball here at the 23. Short pass to his left. Wes Welker has 10 catches in the game. Gives it off. Lawrence Maroney rolled through the defense for 7 yards and a first down. And we'll have a first down and 10. Flips it out short to his left.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
They go with the run.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Here's a third down and 3. Ball on the 42. Brady flips it out, and he'll lose yardage on the play.
Just make plays, one at a time.
The Patriots, down by 3, have the ball to start the 4th. Returns it to about the 32. Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 33-yard line. Second down and 9. Inside give. That's a gain of 5. And so it will be third down. He gets another carry.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
What's up, man?
It's fourth down. The Steelers lining up to punt. He'll field it at the 17. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Handoff up the middle. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are. From their own 31-yard line. Here's the pass. Wes Welker was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down. The Patriots ready to punt this one away. Logan gets the ball at the 27. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
And they line up at the 28. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
They give it off here. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get it back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. He's dropped down at the 46-yard line.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
He's brought down at the 34.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Surveys the field. He's got it. He's wrestled down at the 19. Run, right side. He's dropped down at the 15. 4 yards on the carry. Second down. And they line up at the 15. He doesn't get back to the line.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 16.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
So, it's 4th down. And the kick team is on to try this 33-yard field goal. Wide right. That one never had a chance. Pass is short right side. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. He's now over 100 yards receiving in the game.
This is just one of those guys that can get separation. He always has a little space between him and the defender, making it easy on the quarterback.
Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. And we'll have a first down and 10. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Barely gets it off.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
It's hard to look at, man.
They line up at the 36. Flips it out short. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Timeout called by the offense.
So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He lets it go.
Tom Brady, it appears, is human after all. It's not very often we see him overthrow a receiver like that.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. A burst of speed, and he's in the open.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
passes it downfield. He's wrestled down at the 18.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. And he adds the point after. New England is up by 4. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Gostkowski gets ready to kick it away. Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line.
The Steelers' biggest opponent now is the clock. They're going to have to get a touchdown, and time is against them.
Dumps it out left. He's brought down at the 37.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Pittsburgh will take a timeout. That was their second timeout. It's now 2nd and long following the sack. Just gets it off. Caught and dropped immediately. They'll have one more chance for the end zone. He's searching for a receiver.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. Looking for a man.
They felt like a field goal wasn't going to help them there, so they tried to convert, but the defense made the play and got off the field.
That's going to do it from Pittsburgh. Top plays are coming right up. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.